Hello there, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again here on the History Guy. Talkin Fight. Another episode of Knuckle Up featuring Mike Gore. Cedric might show up. He's a few minutes late, but we thought we'd get the show underway. And we're going to be featuring a boxer, I believe, Richard Torrez.
Yeah, man.
Jr.
Yeah, it's Richard Torrez Jr. We're talking about him. Just had his debut fight, guys. He's an American professional boxer. As an amateur, Torres qualified to represent the United States at the 2020 Olympics, where he won the silver medal. Since then, he has signed with Top Rank, man, and starting the beginning of his professional career. The 22-year-old Delaware native agreed to a multi-year deal with Top Rank, founded by famed promoter Bob Arum on November 17th, just a few months after Torres just made it to the gold medal round, but bout at Tokyo Olympics over the summer. Top Rank they announced in a press release that they will make his pro debut, and it happened, guys. And what a great fight it was. He did not disappoint in this fight, man. It was definitely everything that it was geared up to be. This guy, he's 6'2", 228 pounds. What he says he lacks in size, he makes up for in strength and conditioning. He suffered a cut along his right eyebrow in the first round that could have delayed the 22-year-old prospect's return to the ring for a second professional fight. But Melson, who he did fight, the 201-pounder, only one above the minimum for the heavyweight division. Melson lost by knockout for the fourth time in his 3-year pro career. Torres' left hand dropped an off-balance Melson with 2:16 to go in the second round. Melson got up and wildly tried to fight out the trouble. After a short left hand by Torres, Melson sent flat on his back at 1:44 to go in the second round. Rosales stopped the fight soon thereafter. Torres was the aggressor throughout the opening round. He came in ready to look like he was ready to rip his head off. And honestly, man, I've been telling you guys about this heavyweight division and these up-and-comers that are coming, man. This kid is vicious. He's a highly decorated amateur, man. He's been in so many tournaments, been on Team USA, first at the Box AM tournament in 2020, third at the American Pan Am Games, third at the qualifier, won the Stranja tournament in 2019, Chemistry Cup first place. He's an elite national champion, at least 5 times. And, he's one of these guys that's made this transition great. We were expecting to see him come out and just destroy the competition. And you know what? He did. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to see it, check it out. Or we'll just drop we'll drop a link to it in the in the comments. As an amateur, man, he won the bronze medal at the 2019 Pan Am Games at a super heavyweight and placed 5th at the 2019 ABLE World Boxing at the 2020 Olympics, guys. So the kid does know how to box. He does have skill. It takes a lot to win a medal and place. You got to have skill for that. And definitely this kid is showing that he does have the skill. And I'm super excited to see this kid back in the ring. Graham, I don't know if you've had a chance to see this guy fight at all yet.
Well, only the highlights of that first debut fight, and from what I can tell, again, this goes to this whole clogging up issue that we've talked about time and time again. Dollars to Donuts, our friends in the UK will not have heard about this fella. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This is the issue that we have. I mean, they're constantly talking about their top 10, and they rarely ever include young fighters such as Richard Torrez Jr. Rarely include. They rarely include Big Baby. They rarely include Mike Marshall. They don't include in their conversations these up and comers that you're bringing to the forefront. And that goes towards just how clogged up this heavyweight division is. But Richard, from what I saw, big, powerful boy, and
definitely
someone to look out for.
Yes, definitely. And here's a good fact about it. The important note is that Torres was a silver medalist at Tokyo Olympics, We know this, okay? Becoming the first American since Riddick Bowe in 1988 to win silver at the super heavyweight. The U.S. hasn't had a gold medal of any kind among the men since Andre Ward in 1996. And it's the last super heavyweight gold was by Tyrell Biggs in 1984 in Los Angeles, with Russia, Cuba, and others boycotted the games. So Bowe went on to an epic career after losing to Lennox Lewis in that gold medal match, winning the undisputed title, defeating the great Evander Holyfield twice, and getting inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. So nobody is pegging Torrez with those kind of aspirations just yet. But this is a kid to keep an eye on, despite his size. It's odd to think of Torrez as a small heavyweight, because most American heavyweights and super heavyweight medalists going back 7 years were smaller than he is. At 6'2", 230 pounds, Torrez would be a good size player in most sports. But in modern world of professional boxing, it's dominated by the giants, man. We all know this. 6'9", 270-pound Tyson Fury, 6'6", 235-pounder Deontay Wilder, and then you got 6'6" ex-champion Anthony Joshua at 245. And then we got these young kids that are coming up, man. The Arsen Black from the Ukraine, those guys, man, that are all standing up at 6'9". We got Morales, who's another 6'9" contender coming up. So definitely, even though this kid does lack in the height division, in this heavyweight division, he does make up for it in his strength and conditioning. So he's believing that he's going to dominate when he comes in, man, because he's a very strong athlete, and he feels that he can push these big guys around and bring it to them. So only time will tell. We've just seen him once in his pro debut. It was great, guys. We'll drop the link for you guys to see it here on the show. But be on the lookout for this kid in the future, man. He probably will be delayed with that big cut over his eye that he suffered. It's going to take time for that to heal up so it doesn't split open again very easily. So be looking for this guy probably, summertime to be back in the ring. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll let you guys know. But honestly, you want to see some good heavyweight action, definitely watch this heavy-handed kid, Richard Torrez, man. 6'2", left-handed. Honestly, he's now ranked 92nd out of 348 in the United States, 327 out of 1,238. And this Delaware native, man, I can't wait to see him in the ring again. Definitely. You heard it here, man. Mike Orr at 4, man, on Knuckle Up. That's what it is. The only show bringing you these young, hungry, new prospects, the future of the sport. Without these kids, man, the sports wouldn't continue. So, guys, listen to the names that I'm telling you, because I'm bringing you these kids, man, so that you don't have to go searching for them. All you got to do is just now look up this name, because I've done this work for you, man. I've done the work for you. Just listen to the names, guys. In the meantime, don't forget to like and share. Tell all your friends. If you haven't yet, man, hit up Talkin Fight. Hit that subscribe. And if you already have subscribed, become a member, man. Join at $4.99 Canadian a month, man. Get access to exclusive content and a whole bunch of perks. So that, again, man, hit that subscribe. And if you haven't yet, buy that membership, man. $4.99 a month Canadian. You know what it is. You heard it here. Mike Orr at 4. Knuckle Up. Graham, thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. New prospect.
Female Friday tomorrow, right?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Mike.
Me too. See you later.